We say that our lawmakers, we have become lawbreakers. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law is really breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know why people want to go out? Because they want to increase the time. They say they're too short. You cannot be a cancer, then you want to run global. You cannot be a lawmaker that is respecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want to listen to and then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government economy. But when we can be for it's not happening, and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people for the government came and said, sanctify people, young lawyer said, give me 1% I want to employ. But they said that over there employ their family people because they need work. And now the person that needs work, and the person sanctify person they want there. We employ our family people, but some people are happy. Because it is the time to be happy. It is nobody time when the country is not better. It is everybody time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, Brother Sakoles, you people will have to appoint the commissioner for sacrifice. The Brother Sakoles, they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They are people that got degrees, they know nothing. The only person with interest people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and break out for marketeers, people rather, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long way carry the benefit out. Because we are close.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their man, they changed their mind. When they killed their man, they changed their mind. What kind of people they say? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they say? They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you raping our people. Freedom fighter, you killing our children. Freedom fighter, you destroying our money. Ayo, 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 ayo,
we're not going to give the country to a war of everybody in this country. Ellie used him to come to power. George Weah used him to. But neither
when they were coming, they said they were liberators.
As close as
when they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their man, they changed their mind. When they killed their man, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. You freedom fighter, you raping our people. They are freedom fighters. You freedom fighter, you killing our children. They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you destroying our country. They are freedom fighters. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Beauty.
You've just eaten the dance. The trip you have no interest in. Now you're asking me to go back to Alice Cummings and make a request for $300,000. Then he said, you know, you might be inclined to give him money because he wants something from me. So this is the honest man. This is the honest man.
One more freedom When they welcome me, they say they were freedom fighters. When they welcome me, they say they were liberators. But when they kill their man.
Oh, yes, indeed. What a great day. What an interesting opportunity it feels.
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people this is?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our
Sunshine Thursday morning.
freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
And all of that.
You destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, ayo. Ayo. Ayo.
Good morning. Good morning, just wherever you are this morning. On our voice, welcome to yet another beautiful, exciting Thursday morning.
They are freedom fighters. They are freedom fighters.
It is a day to the groundbreaking ceremony
They are freedom fighters.
of the CDC's global headquarters,
They are freedom fighters.
so to speak. And of course, it's just Saturday. And Saturday, the plebeians will gather. The Yana boys will gather. The ordinary marketers will gather to make history. And this is the crust of it all that, of course, the folks will have to understand and phantom and live with. The matter of the CDC, it is a matter of the people committing to erase the CDC. It's a Herculean task of erasing the existence of the people. And when you erase the people, so what do you have? It's almost unattainable to erase the people. The instance in Gaza is just another classic example. As peace has returned, everybody is amazed to see the thousands, if not millions of people trooping, and you're like, with all the bombs that came down here, how come the people are still coming out like that? So you came erase the people. You demolished the CDC headquarters, and you thought that was it. You were done with them. They've mobilized, and they've become even more stronger and determined to build a modern headquarters. And you are so angry, please. All you could do is to gather a King Jew soccer as a propaganda tool. What kind of shameless, disgraceful, a responsible group of people we have. Well, good morning, Liberia. Good morning, just wherever you are this morning. A pleasant welcome to yet another intriguing discourse on the nation's biggest breakfast platform, the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. Good morning to our friends in the diaspora, our friends and followers. It's always good to have you join us. As always, there are too many things to talk about. Lots of things are going on in Liberia. And like we promised you on yesterday, we spent time looking at some of what is contained within the World Bank's latest report on Liberia. Yes, we will endeavor to skim through some of that. Just to abreast you with exactly what is going on that end. And of course, at 9 o'clock exclusively, it's for folks, it's for the CDC folks. Those of you, our supporters, our listeners, bulk of whom are CDCians and CDC sympathizers. So we're going to give you 1 hour this morning to talk about your groundbreaking, and just do all you can to mobilize yourself and of course encourage yourself and speak proud of who you are and your institution, because I'm told that when citizens are happy, other people can be getting angry. So, and for me, I like to make them angry more. So the fact that when citizens are happy, they can be angry. So we're going to give 1 hour for these citizens to be happy. So when citizens are happy for the 1 hour, and they're going to be angry for 2 hours, because the small anger, and will still go into the other hour. A bunch of stupid idiots. And that's who they are. So we'll play you your song, use the 1 hour to mobilize you, encourage you, give you all of the last minute time updates that you need to get yourself ready. This country belongs to all. This country is for everyone. And until the president and the leadership recognizes that and lead for everybody, we will remain standing firm with the marginalized, the oppressed, without any apology. So the other things has already happened. So finally, the president has fired the Unity Party scientists. The Unity Party scientist, Dube Chris Young, the only man that declared monkeypox, and the next day he was seen at Calabash jailing. And declare a communicable disease, a contact disease. After declaring monkeypox in the country, the first infectious scientist, after declaring an infectious disease, goes the next day to a bar and start chilling, dancing beyond the children. Shake it, racket tuma. So the Shake it tuma, racket tuma doctor has been fired. Dube Chris Young, the Unity Party Calabash doctor, has been kicked out. These are all the liars and schemers who were using the airwaves, abusing the airwaves, distributing venom, hate, and pretending them to be education. And he could not even spend good 2 years. He's kicked out. What kind of scientist is that? The first Liberian scientist could not survive 2 years on the job. Hey, Lord. While Liberia always on the history, they can go far or you can show. I short trouser scientist. Oh yeah, Dubai Chris Young has been fired, and we are hearing lots and lots of stories, disturbing stories, corruption stories, and we are hearing that there were some disagreements, some elements within the government, the Ministry of Health, that were trying to balloon the Ebola, the fake Ebola news that we heard recently. They were trying to balloon it, and Dr. Nyan said, no, we will not commercialize, epidemics. And then other people in the mansion got vexed, say, you know what, we wanted to get money out of that thing to do other thing. You acting like, oh, you data too much. And so all these things happen. And the man was just passing around wearing short trousers. The other day he wore short trousers again. He went to SKD, the infectious scientist. But anyway, that is that. We look at it more, make sense of it, and of course we go to the University of Liberia for the first time. The Louis Arthur Graham School of Law has had its first female dean. At the latest appointment at the Louis Arthur Graham School of Law has seen a history making. So Dr. Mampanya, the soup beginner will say Dr. Maproblem. So Dr. Maproblem has brought the first female dean of the Louis Arthur Graham School of Law. That is a good news. That is a milestone. We welcome it. We welcome the idea. It serves as motivation for our girls. There was a small election at among journalists at the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, where Daniel Sano and other people are alleged to be taking the journalist neck tattoo and all of that. But any which way, the children say they're still organizing themselves. So we'll have few of the guys there to come and talk to us in about 15-20 minutes about the process at 8 o'clock or thereabout. My name is Abu, and of course, the shipping size of the conversation straight up to 10 o'clock. Hagar, good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you, and good morning to Liberians listening to us. It's good to be right back here, though not 100%. And for many of you who normally know the voice, at least you recognize the voice. But there is something that have changed about it. But all we can say is thanks to God that we are here.
Why since you came from your people in Nigeria? Small
Nigeria trick. You forget. So what you thinking? What you really thinking?
I don't know, but since you came or that the airplane
I was advised by a doctor since a year and a half ago to avoid too many things, including cool things and too many energy drinks, cold environment in fact. But I broke that rules when I went to Nigeria. Yes, the facility I was in was very cold. Yes, but it's good. I'm back.
But you couldn't off whatever.
I know. But it's good that we are here. Abu is always good as try to but it's good. So for all of you who are getting prepared from that's our brothers from the CDC who are getting prepared for Saturday the 18th of October. My birthday is on the 25th, and CDC is doing her groundbreaking on the 18th. So all of you who are getting prepared, the Fridays you can better unify yourself. All that you have to do is to rush to one of your own and be able to purchase for yourself or CDC regalia, the cap, the shite, and just everything you need to be properly unified as a bona fide citizen on that day, on Saturday. So if you want to do so, just call any of these numbers and you are able to go and purchase for yourself or CDC shite or the cap, and you can wear it to be at the groundbreaking on Saturday. And the numbers are 0775 925 644, 0775 925 644, or 0880 465 100, 0880 465 100. Once you get there, Today is a different day. Go there today. The first 10 persons to go there this morning, or call them this morning, tell them, hey, guys sent me, or the Freedom Money Rise team sent us here, and I'll send me here, and you have at least you have a discount by virtue of mentioning the Freedom Money Rise team name there. You will have a discount. So go there this morning, purchase for yourself your CDC material, get prepared for Saturday. It is unstoppable. Nothing will change. Nothing have changed. And as we speak now, last evening the CDC staff were there putting up the billboards. There is one that is facing the Boulevard Junction end. So once you are coming from Boulevard, you will get in contact with it. And then when you are coming from the ministerial complex in and going towards the Boulevard, there is another that is facing there. In fact, that whole place has been lighted. That whole place, if you've been there this time in the night, that whole environment has been made clear because lights have been placed in the various street corner of that area. So it's clear. It is confirmed that tomorrow, that's on Saturday, the CDC is going to be doing her groundbreaking, and nothing will stop that. So Abu and I, like we say, an hour will be given to you, CDCians. And tomorrow, I'm thinking on dedicating the entire Friday's edition of the show to you guys from the CDC. We raise what we're able to raise. We see what we're able to say. You celebrate, get prepared for your candle night on tomorrow evening before the official groundbreaking on Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. But don't forget the Freedom Cash giveaway. We are here today. Today is another day, and all you have to do, pick up your Lone Star MTN mobile money form this morning, and just for $50 Liberian dollars, for just $50 Liberian dollars, you are able to not just the 5,000 that you'll be winning, but you also have a cash prize, not the cash prize, but in fact, a bonus prize of a bag of 25 kg rice. The rice is stocked up here in our office, and we want people to win it. So all that you have to do is to pick up your phone this morning. You dial *255*1#, *255*1#, and for just $50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD, 25 cents USD, you could stand a chance to win up to 10,000, or the least here is 5,000, in the back of 25 kg rice this morning. So between now to 8:15, let's hope and see that we can give you money. But let's go. We are here this morning.
So there are a lot of things that's going on in the country that, depending on where you're seated, you view it most times the way. Sometimes your views are subjective, and other times your view or other views will be objective and fair. But depending on how polarized the atmosphere today in our country has become, the most likely opinions are that national conversations are mostly subjective, depending on the political view of the individual expressing those opinions. But one thing remains clear is that the impact of whatever it is remains to be felt. And I say this from the backdrop of this unabated action by the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Public Works and other agencies to deny projects and programs that directly benefit and affect the life of the ordinary people, particularly in the hinterland. If you imagine what people go through in these parts of Liberia, and to hear that other citizens have rallied resources and making effort irrespective, right, to mitigate some of these national challenges, and then only for a lame duck Ministry of Public Works to come in with a meaningless notice to stopping those things. I think this is the second or third time the people of Bapulu have suffered for so long on a particular breach situation that relief was inside. The Ministry of Public Works went there again along with the senator of the county, who happens to be a United partisan, and stalled that process. And then we're hearing this from Bon County, a very important bridge, a lifeline, right? A lifeline bridge project, for the most part, has been halted, and this is being sanctioned by the senator of the county.
Yeah.
Right, and that is the most
superintendent.
as well. But this is the most troubling. But this is the senator that wanted us to project him, right, in subsequent election, right, as a vice president, a viable vice president pick from the county.
Yeah.
The very senator that undermined Jewel Howard Taylor, all through believing that he is the best man, right, to represent the county. And today, an intervention is moving in.
Something that he has failed to do.
He has failed to do all over the time, right? But now, whatever the case, the man has denied. He has joined rank with the Ministry of Public Works, and they're denying the people these things. And the reason you see we are doing that, Hagar, it is obvious that the government of Liberia cannot solve all of our problems.
Most definitely.
In other countries, federal rules, community rules, right?
Are undertaken by
Citizens who trust that they have, the capacity, philanthropists and business people will just go in and do. But in Liberia, if you think God has blessed you and you're trying to help the community,
people
either the
politicize
lawmaker or the commissioner in that place or police say let them won't contest.
They won't contest. So
And they will undermine you, they will stop you from doing it. And this is the reason why
And in
politics
fact-
has eroded this country so
the fact
terribly.
is, people don't even sit and think that people can do humanitarian gesture. People can carry out humanitarian gesture. If you are in a community, there is a child in that community who is not going to school, you intend to help that child or you intend to help those children. People politicize it. It means you want to contest. When you are in your community and there is a pop hole on a particular road that is so essential to the community, and you decide to intervene,
To regularly intervene.
other
Other people in the community will start hating you.
especially when you have
So
the
they may
power
want
to
contest.
mobilize young people or even individuals from diverse background in the community. People feel like, oh yes, you want to contest, and then they start to see it as a problem, and then the lawmakers from that district will see you as a threat instead of helping you to help him. He will see it as a threat. This is what is happening in our country. Now, the thing is, like Abu said, it happened in Bapolu County. How far has the government gone with that bridge project in Bapolu is something we have not gotten any update
After stopping
after
the CMC
stopping
political
the CMC
leader.
political leader from constructing that bridge. In fact, Abu, the very citizens in the area, they preferred when the government took the decision, they felt like it was disservice to them because they prefer a concrete bridge than the iron bridge that was being subjected or that was being done by the government. Now,
So now the question is, has the government done the iron bridge?
the iron bridge, whether the government have done and finished the iron bridge, it remains another question. Now, in Bon County, this is a road that a bridge that is so essential because Abu, when I was reading through, that bridge connects over 4 to 5 different towns and villages. Now, what happened when those people who are there are unable to commute? Is the government really interested in knowing how Liberians are able to get their goods or their markets and other things from their villages to the main road? Because if the government was interested, they would have seen Musa's involvement as so essential that you will have to put aside whatever political issue you have with Musa. This is a man who you've done everything you could do. You feel like taking away the subsidy on petroleum product will break him down. He's still going above that and doing what he's able to do for his country. You know how many bridges Musa Belete have constructed in Nimba and other places since he took over as president, in as much as we may have our own issue with him. But Musa is one developmental person that if he's supported by national government, he's able to do even more than what this government will do in 6 years.
But clearly, and it is evident that Musa, as an individual, has managed more projects from 2023 to now than the president and the government.
The entire government.
Aside from completing projects and dedicating projects that were already underway and nearing completions and all of that, but to commence a fresh project from 2023, from let's say 2024 when you assume power, up to now, Zero. Absolute zero. So somebody please bring Emmanuel and the folks. Let do the small thing and then they be gone. So continue to play your cash giveaway on *255*1#. Today we want to do a draw. So you guys have to do all you can to have us do our draw today. You can be keeping all the draw for baby boy, right? You can be keeping all of the draws for baby boy. So while we are awaiting our guests, let me recognize some of you right here following and dropping your comment on our live feed. Beginning with you, Brown Young Foreign. It says I'm watching from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and this is John Double. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm closely following from Upper Caldwell, Joyous Avenue. This is Henry Tito. Good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching from my residence in Caldwell. Thanks for the great information to our country, Mama Liberia. And then you have who else? This is L. Francis Cooper. You have Barry Ahmad, Wayne Barkley, Daniel Zer, Taiwan, and of course Ayuba El Fofana. Good morning, Abu. I'm enjoying my music, watching from Tinkers Village community. And this is Gater Harris, Gater Peter, One Day, Ruben Kane, Venetius Junior Bar, Joseph D. Yema, Chaklon Chas, Achi Saba, Wayne Barkley, James, Manon Freeman, and the comments are just pouring, and the contributions are huge. Albert Gossen, Matadi, Lloyd Jella, and of course Estelle M. G. Place, Abenigo, Dime. Too many, right? Too many. I think we can hold it there. But there's a very long one here. There's a very long one here. I don't know. It's about Saturday. So okay. So inform Liberian Today. I think it's a blog. It's a blog or something. So Inform Liberia Today is writing, whether they like it or not, this Saturday, October 18th, the mighty Congress for Democratic Change (CDC) will be breaking ground for our new party headquarters. This is not just a construction project, it is a movement, a message, and a monument to the unstoppable spirit of the CDC and its people. Let them talk, let them doubt, let them hate. But come Saturday, we break ground and break barriers. CDC, let's go breaking ground and make them shame. So that was that. So let's talk to our guests. They're right here now. So let's go across the table quickly to talk to our colleagues and friends from MICAT, right? MICAT Liberia, gentlemen, good morning, my friend. You sure you want to continue with the cap on your face?
Thank you.
Yeah, he's not on camera right now.
Thank you.
Okay, so pretty much introduce yourself and tell us why you're here.
My name is Emmanuel Mopolu, and I report for Inside Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assigned at the Ministry of Information, and we have our election on tomorrow.
Okay.
We have come to explain our manifesto to Liberians and our colleagues across Liberia. Why we want to be, why we want to lead this, this leadership now at this time.
Which leadership is that?
I'm my team. I'm going as chairperson for the reporters, and Desmond is going for the Secretary General position.
Reporters assigned at MICAT
Ministry. Yeah, we are called Magnet.
Magnet.
Reporter Association at the Ministry of Information.
Okay.
So we have manifesto, and we will explain to our colleagues, and they will see reason why they should vote us, because people should explain their manifesto.
Thank you, Emmanuel. So
thanks so kindly, Abu. It's been a very privilege to be with you, obviously. we as journalists, the job we do is honorable and besides highly sacrificial in our country. I must say thanks so kindly for affording us the privilege to sit on with you this most listened to breakfast show of the Freedom Communications Incorporated.
Thank you.
And we look forward to having a very engaging dialogue this morning as we sensitize the reporters assigned at the Ministry of Information.
Who are you?
Affairs. I'm Desmond Wayon, a senior reporter of the Democracy Watch newspaper. We've been in the media for a couple of years, basically about 15 years now, since 2015, our graduation from GIFT. That was the institution that the former president established, to foster, good journalism in our country. So I'm honored to be here. Thanks to Kanye.
Both of you are alumni of GIFT, right?
Of course, yes.
Okay, and the collaboration, does it have any relationship with that?
No, absolutely
No,
not.
we didn't know each other until at the Ministry of Information.
Okay, so why should your colleague prefer either of you for the positions that you're vying for? What is that quality that you bring that they should aspire for in their leadership? Beginning with you, Emmanuel.
Okay, so you are a leader before title is being added to you.
Okay.
You need not to be in position before you demonstrate leadership. So we have come with our manifesto, and we're going to explain that. Then they won't just listen to what we're saying, but they will see our record, wow, the kind of way we are lived, right? So we have come with the manifesto called, RIDER.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an acronym of what we want to do, which had to do with rebranding, innovation, personal development, advocacy, transparency, and accountability. Like these are the kind of things we want to do. But I focus on, rebranding. The Ministry of Information, all of us know that it is the premier platform for government communication. So you should have logical people who understand and communicate the message for the ordinary people.
Okay.
And within that place, there are a lot of challenges. Number one, reporter there, they don't have ID card. So we will provide ID card on our rebranding manifesto.
But they're not working for you. They're being assigned there from respective institutions.
Yes. So the reason we want to provide ID card, most of our media institutions don't want to legally employ our people, so they don't get an ID card. And then they report. So when they go out there, there's a security issue, they don't have no ID card. But when you are a reporter,
So you're confirming that the Ministry of Information has reporters who do not have identity.
it happened to me for years.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
but still our journalists. So you had a lot of young journalists there by be experiencing the same thing. So when you are a reporter at the Ministry of Information, a press article will identify you out there, right? You need not to wait for your institution.
But if you don't have your institution, and I bet you have PUL Adika.
Right. But most of them, remember that you had to practice for 5 years before PUL gave you ADICA.
Okay.
But you stay around your 3 years and you are a media practitioner, your institution don't want to give you ADICA. We should give you ADICA and we should recognize you as a reporter. And that's one of the reasons why we should give them.
Okay, that's one. Go to Cantu.
Cantu, we want to get in our institution, Magnet, we don't have local. It's unfortunate. If we want to communicate, we want to give communication to Freedom FM, our local should be on the communication, not the Ministry of Information local. So our administration will provide local. We will also provide jacket. Why jacket? Because, for example, all of us are talking about Freedom, let's say not Freedom, but EFBC, Executive Action, reporters. These people have that jacket. When we go on government function, they are recognized. We also doing the same work, but we are not recognized. So our administration will make them.
But that's the responsibility of the institution you work for.
No.
So are you going to tell
Executive
your members to lead their jacket and wear, how you call your organization?
Executive
jacket?
Action example, they are reporters from different institutions, but they have a unique jacket. That's just decency to bring attraction to the institution.
Okay.
Which we're going to do as well.
The next point.
The next point, part of that is that we will connect Magnet to other auxiliary group. For example, Feature, the latest Spool, Executive Action reporter. Why? Because Magnet currently is like a beautiful island, but there's no road to get to that island. The reason is that we have smart people there, but unfortunately, the leadership out there was not branded. He just from, out of he was not living here when he was brought. And then
Come and deal your mail.
yeah, that mean, but he desecrated the place.
Is he recontesting?
No, he's not. He had his
Who is that person?
Mario Leti have,
Mario Leti from OKFN?
OKFN, yeah. We branded him.
And you said Mario Leti not from here?
No, he from Sino. He was there when we brought him. We had to brand him. But another issue. The issue
But Mario not contesting. Why you did it on the mail?
because I will order him. He had corruption, allegation on him over $1,000 when we shall have
Who
won.
gave the $1,000?
During his inauguration,
Mhm.
there were money collected,
Okay.
but he refused to report. And I don't want to go into that because I
So you think you will prosecute the guy?
I can sit in an office that is already desecrated. I will order him before I sit when I shall have won. But I don't want to go there. The point is,
Mhm.
we will provide those things that the young people don't have. Let's talk about innovation. We finish with rebranding.
Mhm.
Innovation, the young people, most of them, vocational school, especially the girls,
So what are you gonna do?
we will collaborate with stakeholders. We know people. For example,
You're a journalist, or you're talking to politicians now, though.
yeah, but we are professional people.
You're promising big things. How are you gonna do that? Your job is just to go and cover the place and report to your different.
Journalists,
And you're telling the people you're gonna build bridge over a place where there is no water.
no.
So you're gonna be providing vocational training for your colleagues. Is that what you're saying?
I can do that.
Where are you gonna
That-
get the money from?
It's not gonna be money. It's about understanding what you want to do and how can I do that.
Mhm.
For example, the reporters of this country,
Mm.
we have friends. The media, they have people who love the media. There are people who.
Okay,
build
let me
the
ask
media.
Desmond. Desmond, do you agree with what he's saying? Can you all deliver that?
How would this?
Yes, practically, that is a dream that can be accomplished, and there is a kind of set.
So is that a dream?
Yes, it's a dream. There is a set model that,
The message you're gonna do it, you say that dream.
of course,
We
we
have-
have,
there
So
Yeah.
that dream you want to put the vote you on?
out of what we, aspire for.
The people want practical solution. You telling the people say we dreaming about this or we
But
dreaming
I don't
about
want made
this.
a statement.
Yeah,
that
but he
vision-
is saying that dream.
No, but he
It's
can't
a-
speak to
so-
them directly.
No, but excuse me,
Yes, sir.
Chairman. What all that is being even cataloged on a manifesto, they are dreams.
Okay.
They are dreams. Even at the national level,
Even though they are
Plat-
visions.
yes.
Okay.
Writing, and then you set a model to say this is what I want to achieve, and that become a vision. So we are saying,
Mhm.
as part of Team Mopolo strategies of rebranding,
Mhm.
as part of the agenda, we are not going to engage into what could be described as empty promises in the name of trying to impress the reporters to get their votes. There is a mechanism that we as body, especially when God be our side, when we shall have won the election, that which is very possible, we are going to engage into dialogues with stakeholders. That is not of crime.
What's about accountability? I know Mopolo talk about it. He's committed to auditing the past leadership. And so what degree of accountability you all bring to the table?
Oh, of course, our character speaks, a kind of huge volume for ourselves. I mean, Koloko, you may never have known me for quite long, but as several people, including even KOK, who, I don't want to go about naming several people, several media gurus, talk show hosts who and us share a very, unhindered human relations. But our character in the Liberian media, couple of over 9 years of practical journalism in mainstream, speak to what we stand for. And just to answer your question in simple terms, of course, we are people of trustworthiness. We are people of extreme integrity, and we are people of immense character of value and valor. So definitely, if only integrity could be the handle or the benchmark of getting Team Mopolo elected, obviously then there should be no election.
Who are you running against?
I'm running against a little known
Don't mention the name.
No, we'd like to know who you're
a little
running.
known Ishmael looking from Punch FM.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you say Ishmael is little known.
Of course he is.
Journalists are in a political
Who,
garment.
who are you running against, Emmanuel? Who's your contender?
Contender. Okay. Yeah, he's there. You may not know him when I mention him.
Oh, just
So should I mention him?
Of course, go ahead.
Lauren Hoff.
Okay, Lawrence.
Have you seen him?
And is Lawrence little known to you as well?
He's not known even to you. I don't think you know him.
No,
So why
forget
would
about
I-
me.
Yeah.
The
So
man is
that-
not going to vote, forget about
yeah,
him.
so I don't want to even go there because he's not known. I will beat him tomorrow during the election. But
The
that's
election
what-
is tomorrow.
yeah, election is tomorrow.
So what's the relationship between your organization and MICAT, the minister office or the ministry? Do they give you that recognition or that?
Of course.
Okay.
We are the one that, expand government communication. We are one of the strong pillars of the Ministry of Information because their work is to communicate government information, and that is through our medium.
In time past, they say the leadership of MICAT Reporters Association normally connect with the public affairs and the small cartoon can go down and all of that. How do you intend to change that?
Then you judge me from where I have come from, where I am in my record.
So you will make sure, as head of the Reporter Association, that everybody receive whatever belongs
Yes.
to them.
Of course, we don't have to eat out of the money. There are sometimes we need money for emergency.
But you agree that the people before you, leaders before you, used to eat some of the money.
And that's why I just mentioned that we have money problem. 1,000 that were given to the party leadership. There was no accountability until the resignation of the young man. That was corruption.
Okay, his name is Emmanuel, and of course, Desmond is here. They are vying for the leadership there among reporters from MICAT, right? So they want to change the game there. Let's hear from a few of you out there, right? Probably you're a reporter, you're also covering MICAT, or maybe you agree with them. They sound smart, bright, and of course, have got some very progressive ideas. 0776
Same Kato is following. So
0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104. They want that journalist then issue now.
Plenty politics.
So
And the bigger one is ahead because we're talking about the Reporters Association.
so
Yeah,
we
man.
start recording the
Let's
one.
talk to this person. Good morning.
Morning, Comrade Gonda.
Morning. man.
Morning, Comrade Abu Sherry. How you guys doing?
Go ahead, in control. Go ahead.
So my name is Christopher Bestman, and I join you for my comfort residence, the township of Barnesville. Let me say good morning to the Fireburn Comrade Maradi Mopolu and Desmond Williams. So, Abu, it is glaring. The guys are not only proven to be smart, but they are proven to be well committed enough to lead the MICA Reporter Network at the Ministry of Information.
Thank you,
For
Conrad.
the past years, there have been serious irregularity, discrepancy, a whole lot of mixed financial appropriation from the merged with the T and CTF Connesia administration. As such, some officials from the public affairs department pretend to act like they weren't seeing it, only because one way or the other, Moral will have been succumbed to their options and other agreements. But this time around, it will not be so.
Okay.
We are rebranding the Ministry of Information Reporter Network.
Okay.
So I want to say also all of my colleagues that Timo Polo and Desmond Well are the best way forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Move away from your radio. Go ahead.
Good morning.
You live.
So my name is Oman Salih, and I call you on my way to work.
Are you a journalist?
I'm also a son at the Ministry of Information, and I was the chairman that brought the election of Maurice Petit to fruition. I brought Maurice Petit to power.
Morris has been accused of corruption. And what's going on?
Okay, so first and foremost, let me say thanks to your guys, Peter, Emmanuel Mukulu, and Desmond. There is one thing that Emmanuel Mukulu and Desmond will not point to. They will only accuse Maurice Petit of receiving money, but they cannot point to
But is it true that
Go ahead.
during the inauguration, there were communications that were given to permanent sons of the country. We just to bring communications, and then we were promised to receive money. But the money never turned out. The money never came.
Okay.
Maurice Petit and Cynthia did not receive that particular funding that was promised.
Yeah, so the men said they will audit you. When you go to the audit committee, you should say they want to bring it back.
Hello?
I won't call.
Okay, this person is not ready yet. 0776-104104-086 500-104. The numbers you can call us on right here this morning and be a part of the conversation here. Mika election, reporters election.
Let's just take one more and then we can go to the guys to wrap up.
Hello?
Good morning.
You live, go ahead. 30 seconds you've got.
Thank you. My name is Prince Joey. I'm calling from Jakarta. I'm the ASG of Timopulu.
Okay. The AFG of Timopulu and Mukulu.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
So first I want to thank you for giving us a platform to share our manifesto to our people. And also want to say thank you to the team in studio. Well, I just want to encourage our people to vote Timopulu. Timopulu has a whole lot to bring on board. We have a whole lot of new strategy. We also have a whole lot. Like my colleague said in the studio, we're not going to make auditing the past leadership, or something, thing that we're going to make lazy. We're not going to make it lazy. We're going to audit Maurice Weti. Maurice Weti has frustrated the people and the reporters at Mika.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Okay, so gentlemen, you listen to the callers, right? In 30 seconds each. How do you respond? And of course, your parting comments.
Okay, let me start. So the young man, for example, who called him, tried to defend Murray, he's not informed. Because to say that Murray did not receive money means that he's not been following.
The man was the chairman of the Electoral Commission, by extension, probably worked
So he
with
will
the
also be
inaugural
audited.
committee.
He will be audited because $1,000 were given by the former minister of public works. And OKFN also gave money $100. All of this money were given. Unfortunately, he said he did not know. It means that he's part of the process. His statement has already indicted him and he will be part of the audit process.
So you adding him to the
yes,
audit process.
because it's unfortunate. But we want to use this medium. Today, we will celebrate with our people. From here, after the press conference today, we will find, our lay water and drink with our people just to celebrate tomorrow because I'm going to be home tomorrow while the election going on. Because I will be there, man, and my crew will just be somewhere.
So you will not vote for yourself?
We will just go vote and be enjoying because the enjoyment starts from today. We'll go vote for it.
All right, Desmond.
Okay, so thanks so kindly, Abu. It's always a privilege to be here, and I look forward, like my chairman said. I just want to throw a little light on, when he talked about the identity. We are not saying that reporters from the various institutions have not been identified, categorically. But what we're trying to say is to dignify them, especially on state functions, like you have the executive management reporters. We're going to make sure they have tags, okay? Tags that will be indicating they are from MAKAP. And MAKAP is the government ministry responsible for government information. So most of the times we cover these kind of state functions, the president's arrival, departure. So we confront with the embarrassment of state securities. Oh, you're not passed this way, you have to pass this way. So to avoid all of these, security protocols, we as Timopulu, we have dreamed the vision to say, okay, let's dignify the reporters at a place by giving them a text, so that in order to cover these state functions, they will be not being harassed, or not better still, in other words, being embarrassed by state securities. And to summarize, Timopulu is not an option for the reporters at MAKAP. It is a time for total rebranding. It is a time to restore the to what is rightfully, belong to the reporters. The reporters at MAKAP, for too long, they have been marginalized. Of course, we know it. It is not a hidden secret. It is all over glaring. And many people at times, that's why they have called upon us. And our involvement into the process, it has not been our personal decision. We have advocated for too long on an establishment of CORA. CORA has been a neutral body throughout, even during the existence of Maurice Weti leadership. We've been advocating for a change. So now that the time is the ball is in our court, Abu, we'd like to say we'll keep engaging with our people. We promise them to provide a responsible leadership, well accountable, transparent, and inclusive. So thanks so kindly for affording us the opportunity. Today we'll be launching our campaign officially. We encourage all of the reporters aside at the ministry, turn up in your number, and let's have ourselves a wonderful memories. Vote tomorrow, Timopulu.
Thank you. Curtains on that, and of course, this break comes up for Liberia. Once we come back, we just rumble into other issues right here on the big station, Freedom 87.9. This break, we'll be right back.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands, call the real authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. Bring it safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace. If you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands, call the real authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. Bring it safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is a community crime fight.
Okay, so let's bring this one down. Crime Stopper Liberia, always doing all she can to make sure that we bring you the breakfast right here that serves you all of what you need to know about issues happening in Liberia very well. So let's see. We're gradually getting there. Where is Hagar? Hagar needs to add these songs. These are motivational songs, beautiful songs, and all of that. So, but yes, it is a serious thing. You know, our infectious disease scientist, Hagar, was dismissed yesterday. And in professionaldom, dismissal is not a good. It's not a good news, right? People get fired. I mean, it happened, you know, without your will. That means it smells something, because if you're living on mutual consent, both parties will do that. But the fact that the principal, you know, goes the extent of firing you, that means I know that there are a lot of things boiling underneath. So there is a front page Africa publication to the effect that I want us to look at, judging, and then we will tie into other issues. And the reason this fellow's dismissal is important for us to look at, because you all out there, folks, fellow Liberians, these are the people who, during the fight against the coronavirus, that did all they could to politicize and undermine the government's fight, the government's effort, and created and painted a picture as if to say every other person that was working with Enfield then has zero knowledge. The CDC government just took them from anywhere and just put them there. They painted a picture as if to say every other person was so clueless. And today he got there and he has been dismissed. He has been dismissed, right? This man has been dismissed, right? So President Bouaka dismisses Enfield DG and Deputy Director in shake up over public health administration. So now, President Joseph Bouaka Sr. has dismissed both the Director General and Deputy Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia amid ongoing efforts to reform government institutions and improve service delivery. The decision, according to the executive mansion, is a move signaling renewed scrutiny over public health leadership. Those relieved of their posts are Dr. Dugbe Chris Nyang, Director General, and Dr. Adam K. Lincoln, Deputy Director General. The executive mansion, in a statement issued Wednesday, cited administrative reasons for the dismissal, but gave no further details. The president has appointed Dr. Sia Wata Kamano as interim Director General, officer in charge of Enfield, pending the recruitment of a permanent replacement. Dr. Kamano has been tasked with coordinating the Institute's operations in close collaboration with the Enfield Board, the Ministry of Health, and international and local partners to ensure continuity and institutional stability. So now, clearly, that basically introduces and provides a little, insight on how and what has actually been transpiring. So the information and rumor is that Dr. Yang has not collaborated efficiently with the ministry and, of course, the board of Enfield. And he has always sought to impose himself and to take onto himself what others have considered usurpation. The decision to probably announce outbreaks and all of these things, all these critical technical issues, believing that he could do them exclusively void of the ministry, because the minister is the chair on the board, right, and all of that. So once you elect to ignore the authority of the ministry in certain areas, you're thereby inferring that the board equally does not have that degree of power and control over the work you do. So they've been going back and forth. So when they, according to information we've heard in the corner here, when the MPOC thing was announced, certain element in the government wanted, particularly from the ministry, wanted the Enfield and other people to have collaborated to increase the number and increase the emergency that would have attracted more money. You see, people are dangerously portraying our country and undermining responsible institutions and organizations. So to have even begun having conversations about these things has the propensity to derail partners' confidence within our healthcare sector. That means the likelihood and chances are that we inflict and, of course, create false alarm only because we want to attract donor fundings and all of these things.
That was the perception they had during the previous administration.
So exactly.
So
they felt they could do the same. So then the fake Ebola came. So it is also said that they wanted Dr. Yang to confirm and increase the number of the Ebola things, sustain it for some period so that money will come. And Dr. Yang came say they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to
create panic that is
to monetize or dollarize healthcare. So they did not want to go into that, right? So the reading here further says the president's decision is consistent with his commitment to fostering effective leadership, accountability, and institutional efficiency across all sectors of government, said Anthony Kula, Bona Fofana, President, Press Secretary. That's a gibber. Kula is fond of talking trash. The abrupt change in leadership comes at a time when Liberia's public health infrastructure remains under pressure from post-COVID health system recovery efforts, renewed diseases surveillance concerns, and the need to rebuild public confidence in government-run health agency. All that thing they're doing, it is almost 2 years. The actual headquarters of Enfield that commenced doing that regional hub that they were being right up there, it has paused, and we are seeing no significant work on that project. Enfield continue to be hosted in containers, and they are not bothered about that. In a separate development, President Bouaka has also made several new, no, that is not our concern. That is actually not our concern, but this is exactly what it is. So let me bring you another point here for you to look at and know exactly why we ended up where we are before bring you all of the different opinions and different conspiracies and all of these things, right? In September of 2024, there were lots of issues reported, but however, the facts around these dismissals and firing at Enfield is born out of tension that developed between Dr. Yan and Health Minister Louis Poto. They are long been that have been long been public, and a lot of you can recall. In a September 9, 2024 letter that Dr. Yan wrote, he accused the Minister of insults and interference that undermines Enfield's independence. The Liberian investigator later reported that the two heads, the minister and the Enfield boss, clashed over outbreak announcements. That means Enfield says another thing, reported another number. The ministry also reported another thing, and thereby creating a clash of authority on who is actually supposed to be announcing, outbreak and infectious diseases and blah, 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 blah. And these ratings are compiled by a very good friend. So in September 2024, Dr. Yan declared that Enfield would not allow public health emergencies to be commercialized or monetized.
And the people actually put him there to commercialize it.
Good. So now this dismissal is leaving a lot of people with doubt and question in what the president wants out of Enfield. Is the president siding with the very people that Dr. Yan is accusing that wanted him to have commercialized and monetized Enfield?
At a certain point, the Ministry of Health did a release without the. You can remember at a certain point, the Ministry of Health did a release without the knowledge of the Enfield.
Yeah, but that's the one I'm talking about. Back and forth. That happened in September.
Yeah,
September. It happened in September. It was around this very monkeypox thing, or something in 2024 last year, right? In the same 2024, that's how Dr. Yan declared that Enfield under his watch will not allow public health emergencies to be commercialized. So by that, he was inferring that the president and his cohorts wanted Enfield to be public health emergencies to be commercialized, to do money business with the Liberian people health. That there is some kind of disease in the country to get money out of it. So Dr. Yan said, right, that he was not going to allow Enfield to be dragged to that extent. So the rigmarole will continue from September of 2024. There's been a very fractured relationship between Enfield and, of course, the Ministry of Health, and a lot of things has been playing. So leaked letters also show his frustration with absentee leadership on Enfield's board. People started boycotting Enfield board.
Enfield meetings.
Started boycotting. So politics entered the whole health emergency sector now, right? Which he said weakened coordination and evidence-based decision making. So people who are supposed to be there to evaluate and have conversations started leaving, and then it made it impossible for Enfield and, of course, the public health emergency management team of the country to make efficient and effective decisive decisions on critical matter. Although the government cited administrative issues in the dismissal letter, right? Insiders say his firing followed pressure from those uncomfortable with his independence. That because Dr. Yan has decided to be independent, has refused to kowtow into the ministry and executive mansion a request for him to monetize and, of course, dollarize public health emergencies in the country. So they had to plot against him and root him out. Dr. Yan's commitment to transparency and professionalism clashed with political interests, and President Bouakar's inability to mediate exposed weak governance. Instead of resolving institutional conflict, the government silenced a reformer, turning Liberia's public health system into another casualty of politics. So, technically, as much as we have all our issues with Dr. Yan, but in the instant case with all that we are gathering around and surrounding this, that means politicians have won, right? And of course, exploiters and criminals have won over public health emergency fight in this country, just as they did it in the case with the fight against drugs with AB Kroma. No, the fight against drugs.
Yeah.
You remember the same way people could knife and took things to the president. So whenever there are crises, there are several instances where President Bouakar, has been tested. His leadership has been tested to resolving crisis, and the outcome of his decisions are always poor. In the LDEA situation, he took a very poor decision that ended in the disastrous running of the LDEA, and up to now they're still struggling to wake up from the shambles of that embarrassment and bad leadership action. Something happened at LDEA, you join Pulu, you do all kind of things, people put pressure on you, they say, original Japan, so get out small money, blah blah, but the other men you can't, that the men go something, blah blah. So let's fire all of them. Say Mr. President, leader Republic, let's fire all of them, men and go. So he went ahead, he took the decision. The senior Dr. Yan, there's an issue. His ability to call the people in the room, sit down with them, hear the issue, and bring real leadership to bear, Bouakar does not have it. So all of you that are passing around dancing in the pool water, they probably get experience, there are two major instances now where that his experience and leadership has been tested, he has failed. The men who wanted reform, the men who something, the people who say the men will last say they have emergency in the country, and and some of you will be drinking salt water, bathing with chlorine until you will die. Then they will take your picture of the police or say one person not die. Why they making money? Say one person now die. So Bouakar wanted that atmosphere where they'll be creating fake scenario, fake death, and people dying, money coming, partner bringing money, but Liberians have been sacrificed. And again, Dr. Yan say we will not do that. So say Bouakar go make decision on resolving the problem. Bouakar say, Dr. Yan, you not want money, you not want something, you will fire. So the boys in your court, do you think it was fair? What does that expose to you? Hagar?
Sometimes it will not take God to expose the deals of evil people. There are decisions that are taken in this country that are not serious and sincere under this administration. The fact is, I knew that this was going to happen, especially when I noticed that there was internal rankling within the ministry, or within the between the Ministry of Health and of course the National Public Health Institute of Liberia. So the fact is that Dr. Yancy himself, as a professional person who will speak what the profession says and what the realities are. But this government, the interest of hierarchies around the president, in fact, the president himself is, they want to make money out of everything. What they want, they feel they are strangulated. That's why you saw they were fast tracking the issue about the War Crimes Code, because there was a proposal of money that would have been brought on the table and all of that. So this is the same thing. These were individuals who sat and felt like Bouakar was a vice president of Madam Salif. You know what they went through to do what happened, especially during the Ebola virus. He came during the CDC administration. He felt what was being reported was being done to get extra monies and all of that. And Bouakar is somebody who feel like he need to support his budget. The budget need to be supported. In fact, the country what he actually thought is not what is happening. So he wanted to use this scenario of the import to expand the conversation on it, to make it look more dangerous to the world, so that at least international partners will see the need to come and help him. So since it did not happen, and because the reason it did not happen was because Enfield under Dr. Young chose to report what the realities were, and not make up stories. So when there were conversations between Enfield and the Ministry of Health involving other members of the executive, and this proposal was made to Dr. Young, since he did not accept to do what was being proposed by those individuals who represented the president, and in fact the president himself through a telephone conversation, this is what led to where we are today. I can't get you there. You're not doing what I want is I want money. You have to make it into appear more dangerous so people can bring money. That I said no, we can't do it because it would threaten the health system of our country. We can't do it this way. We can't do it that way. That's what it is. This is where we are today. So are we sincere about happiness in the country? Like you talk about the issue of drugs. People who will come in to fight drugs from their heart, there will be people that will be fought. You know of A.B. Kroma. You know of how you call the guy who was the head of operation that was just that was changed. So all of these things are happening. The interest of this government is what they want you should do it. When you're not doing it, they take you off, even when it is not in the interest of the country. And that's
but the way the old man dismisses professionals and hangs doubt over their credibility and integrity is becoming alarming. So most times professionals will come around to assess and scrutinize different sectors and systems. Only when they take on the jobs, then later on, the different forces that are controlling the president, for the most part, once these professionals refuse, or in most instances, to kind of kowtow into what these, wielders of the president are demanding, then that means they will have to be disgraced and, of course, asked from the government in very doubtful manner and under very suspicious circumstances. So Nyan has his reputation, Nyan has his background, as much as he became very politically involved and all of that during the 2023 period. But you cannot dismiss the fact that he's a professional man, right? He went to school, he has his credential, he has his qualification, he has his education and all of that. So for the most part, in whatever professional relationship with people like these, the president has to understand that these men and women have got life outside of government. So the way you treat them ought to be fair, right? If you start to dismiss or take unfair actions against professionals, leaving a cloud of darkness over their integrity, their credibility, and questions all over the place. And from the blue, you dismiss the man and you say nothing, and you leave it hanging, and the man's out there. Future employers have that on the record that this man has been fired, this man has been dismissed. I think it is reaching a point
especially where the real reason why you dismiss the man can be announced, but
it can be announced.
You will make up stories that will print that person more terrible,
right? And then you will have your stooges passing around and inferring all kinds of conspiracy theories around these characters to just satisfy the politicized decision that has been taken. So at the end of the day, what is happening is that Bouaka is seemingly destroying the future of a lot of Liberian professionals. He hires them, and of course, unconventionally, unprofessionally, he takes and uses his presidential power, right, at the detriment of these individuals. So now, the circumstances under which the likes of A.B. Kroma, D'Artagnan, the lady from NOCA were released, the lady from NAFA were relieved of their posts, right, has left doubt on their heads, right? Future employers will always be like, oh, your name is this thing and all of those things, And we think this is a terrible culture that the president is breeding. And professionals, even those of you that in government
the
now,
repetition of professional individuals only because of your personal interest.
Exactly. Even those of you who are with him now and in power need to be careful. Need to be careful.
But they say the 40 on the dry leaf is the whole.
And there is, because nobody wants, everybody is coming to serve. No matter what, you come, you're working in the government, all right, and you're serving. You're a professional. You've lived and contributed. You have your very clean record. The president saw that and got impressed and brought you on. And just put some kind of thing on your head and refuse to do investigation, come out with real report and all to clear your name, and you're just there passing around. These things is coming to a point where professionals will sit down in their own cycle. They will sit down and say, "Well, the paper put you in trouble, and you're the one brought the paper. We told you." People who have not earned nothing for themselves, people who are lifetime failures, right? They are envious of other people's success. And when you give them power, undeserving power, they can destroy everybody because they do not know what it takes for people to build themselves to that level. And that's how Bawaka is. He just passing around with nothing BSc degree. What he is saying, we know what course he get a degree in. He lost the paper. He passing around 1 minute, he say, oh, he administrator. Another minute, he say, oh, he agriculturist. When they pushing, he say, oh, I ambassador. He passing around. He even know what he did education in. So other professional people spending money. People are spending more money now to qualify themselves. And you can't put corruption business over their head. The day people like Emma Glasgow, Nipop or someone, somebody say, oh,
yeah, the person was dismissed.
You're dismissed for wrongdoing at Noka, right? They lady from, from NAFA. Then the lady from Noka. She buy around all this Rosalind, all they been back and say, please come prosecute because we won't clear on it. You took your job. The job is in your purview. You decide who you want there. You took your job, but please clear our name. This thing what your Kula Fofana name wrote and pour or say for administrative reason, for this, that, blah, blah, blah. Your applicant explain it clearly. So at least we'll take these records whenever we are going for job and international job, we're able to carry these things. Because everything is on the wall. As soon as somebody tells your name, everything comes up. Say, oh, dismissed for administrative reason at Enfield. And that when you're passing around, you say you get credibility and all that. So these are the problem. So to conclude on this point, folks, MPC political leader Simon Freeman wrote something this morning about wastage in government, and I found it very important for us to talk about. Hagar. Simon Freeman wrote 12 hours ago, said the EPS budget and presidential convoy. You know, he has been having sustained conversations about the presidential convoy lately, throwing light on specific area where he thinks government is wasting a lot and, of course, caring less for the ordinary people. The EPS budget for 2025 is US $9.1 million. 9.1 million is what Bawaka put in the budget for the EPS. The people that can be manning him, $9.1 million. As shown in the pictures, its sole responsibility is to protect the president, vice president, their immediate families, and visiting foreign dignitaries. What's most alarming about the budget is the US $6.4 million allotted for salaries. Now, some of you have your pa, your mom, your auntie, your brother and sisters and blah, blah, blah working with the EPS. So in the budget for the EPS, the president says $6.4 million cover their salary for 2025. So assuming each personnel was paid $1,500, which is not the case. No, we can say. So let's ask. Are people being paid EPS officers? Because the people have on your near say that $6.4 million your salary that what they can give you. So assuming each of you are receiving $1,500 United States dollars, that amounts to more than 4,000 EPS officers. Do we need more than 4,000 to 5,000 EPS officers for presidential and vice presidential protection? But is that even the size of the EPS? There are police and army officers assigned to the president too. They call them the ECAT, eh? The ECAT, some Ghanaians, some police officers that can be there with they gone there, yeah. And these are also there. So what sense? Because the people are using the EPS to steal from the Liberian people. So you are telling us that you have this amount of money for EPS people's salary. And to have that, that means the size of the EPA at the salary of 1,500 per personnel on the average will mean you have about 4,000 men in the EPS, which is not true. And you all know, right? So you understanding how the stealing happening? EPA get far lesser than 4,000 men. The police are providing security for the entire country. Don't even have 4,000 men, active men. Right? Talk least about the EPS that's providing security only for VIPs. Presidential and vice presidential protection. There are police and army officers assigned to the president too. Liberia is a democracy that elects its leaders. The thought that a popularly elected president must spend millions on self-protection is inconceivable and totally unjustifiable by any standard. Boakai and his surrogates have said he was elected overwhelmingly and, of course, enjoys the overwhelming support of the vast majority of the Liberian population. How then is Boakai conniving with Semgay and they are taking $6 million, they say, in salary to pay people to protect Boakai? On the other hand, we are crying for money, but on the other hand, abuse the meager tax resources collected for the greater good. We could use $6 million annually from the EPS budget to invest massively in tourism to create much needed jobs for our people. We are not progressing under President Boakai, not because the collected taxes are limited, but that available resources are wasted and abused. Simafuma says, under my administration as president, the man doing his son journey, the presidential security budget will not exceed $2 million annually, and significant efforts will be invested in job creation and blah blah blah. Under Boakai, who came to rescue Hagar, Boakai is spending $9.1 million, $9.2 million on EPA and $6 million for salaries. Librarian, do you believe that? Rescuers. Is this how you voted? Was this what you voted for? Let's take calls.
And we can do that on 0776104104. So we will be giving at least money out to somebody here. So the code is *255 *1 hash. *255 *1 hash for you. For Guest 50 LD who win 5,000 in the back of race here this morning. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Hello. Okay, this person isn't ready. Let's move on to the person that is ready. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, my name is Chinyere. I'm calling from Bellevue. First of all, the EPS I don't lie. To support that lie. I'm a former EPS voter. We get a 500. We get a 500.
You ain't reach 1,000. So the $6 million now that's in the budget are for salary. So imagine, as a Liberian citizen, the government is lying and telling us that they have $6 million, they're paying 500 or even 600 people.
The government lying. They are using that money to get over. As they put the money in that budget, they don't send people to go receive it, receive their own and go and send their own. They are lying.
Okay.
You get agent now.
Okay.
Making 500.
All right, let's talk to this person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm having Johnson calling from Dugo. You see, when it comes to the EPS, one more people will be lying to take money because they will go for the 2 lemon hour. That's 2 people making $1,000. The people are driving the president. The 2 guys are in their drafting. And the vice president drawer to carrying the same money that one lemon drawer is down to the vice president. 2 lemon drawer is down to the president. 1 spare drawer is down to the first lady. And another spare drawer is down to the second lady because they get second lady now. So those 4 drawers on this side, the 5 drawers, they are taking 1,000, so that gets 5,000. So then they come to the higher ranking officer. They put that money too much. So then the president put that money there so he can take it for himself. I'm speaking with experience, so I get go too deep into the base.
Okay. Let's hear more. Let's hear more people.
Morning.
And it's not actually making sense to me because I know the size of the EPS does not reach there, and I know EPS personnel are not taking $1,000 or even.
This is Washington Show. I call from Deepfield.
Where, Washington?
You see, I don't know how I can people want to run this country. You cannot be getting rid of professional people from I want to know best because they are not in line with certain things. You see, I think that the first 20 years when I was happening, back was here, we don't know what was reality or fake. But see, the COVID-19, they were reporting, we don't know too much of this. They managed to report after things that happened. And the thing in account, when they, among the power, they got administration, people reporting the same thing, they're not coming up with, the cases are increasing. I don't know that one. They think they're angry. It's just to bring out fixing, get to make money. That is poor profession. You'll be getting here too.
Okay.
I know what the health center to be. There are men and mothers there who are piloting to measure your health. Nothing is in there. There are people who are not health entity trying to manage things so the health system can be better. You're taking it from there because they're not in line with anything that will benefit you. It's very bad. Very, very bad. Thank you.
Let's talk to this person. Morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning to see what's in the calling when borrow nigga down.
Go ahead from Kuta.
Yeah, first of all, let me appreciate both you guys for having the courage to speak truth to power. You know, this administration, the people are watching, you know, even those who are on the opposite side who claims that they have the power, they are watching. The rescue brothers, they are watching. Because if the administration is using 6 million, give you 6 million to pay, how many people just reasoning? You took people from the payroll, you took people from that job, you know, EPS, because you said that the people were many. Are you telling me what I using 3,000 to pay somebody or 1,500? You know what we are watching. Thank you for the information.
Thank you. 0776-104-104-86-500-104. And of course, you can play your cash giveaway here using *255*1#.
6 million to pay how many people here, guy?
To pay less than 600 persons.
I know EPS officers listening now, their blood boiling because the 250 paying the people not even coming on time, but because of the nature of their job, they can speak out. They're there, right? 250. You giving the man anything extra, the man will go. Sometimes you assign the man to Lofa to that FOIA project. They will come from there. Even be they coming to get the EPS officers, and you know, be they gives a ha. The pool serve the president the whole day. They going on. Nobody can get it.
Let's talk to this person. Morning.
And he put 6 million in the people's name.
You live where?
I'm John Weeks calling from Soul Clinic.
Where?
Yes, I don't know how you guys are proceeding. I think the first thing is to contact the EPS Public Relations Department to find out whether the statement made by Honorable Senior Freeman is reliable. But the
we contact the national budget. So we encourage you go read the national budget and see the figures there and see the line is under, right? So go do that one when you finish. Then you can't let go together. We'll go contact the public relations office. Thank you. No, but finish reading. When you finish reading the budget, then you will go.
Morning.
This is the voice of inside and I join you from Stockholm to Shufo.
Go ahead, Peter.
I'm going here, the thing is, just, you know, clear women will always say, this is the government that came to steal for the common people. It came to, I want to refer to the last as financial governing. Governing is a kind of ancient creature that is so tricky, very much tricky. You know, it's going in the house of legislature now, put the forward that you for the 15,000 car. I want to go to the money. Putting money to in there, one for in there. When they put one in there, they want to collect it in there. That won't happen. These guys are not going to get any development in the country. The local parliament says that the guy like in the day, they are quite like a power, they don't know. So the time the government also power in the when they do power retirement from that comes. In the name of buying cars to get a car, they remain the thing. I know which in Morovia that car is driving on, nobody knows. So this guy didn't come to better our life. Waka started drowning in property. And he's trying criminals there to steal their dollars. When people will suffering, why?
All right, thank you very much, man. That's the president. That's the president of the republic. So we can't do that. Go ahead.
Let's talk to somebody else. 0776104104. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You live where?
Okay, I'm looking at the program. I just want to get a card. So doing
what is your name? What is your name?
I'm Jimmy B. calling from 26th Street.
Wow, we had time happened since 2 years ago. You still want us to go back to that?
No, I said we going to go at the time with the bunch of the DPS.
Why is that important? I thought we have already changed. We voted. We are out. Why do you want us to be having conversation about the past? We have to talk about what is happening to us now.
You have to get the best thing on everything because we voted past.
No. How is that the best thing? How is that the best thing? Wasting time on the past. We're talking about what is happening to the country now, and you say we are. You have to get over that weird thing. We was defeated. Liberal has moved past. We're talking about Bwaka and the decision he's making on our resources. Period.
Let's speak few more calls.
So while we try to get those calls, this is coming from this thing that happened with the AFL and the Harris family, the fella, that AFL officer that got missing from the Fulton Military Hospital, right? So up to now, the family is saying that there's been no concrete information on the whereabouts of their brother, and there's been no conclusive arrangement with the government of Liberia nor the AFL. So I reached out to Fala Harris, the brother of the AFL personnel that got missing this morning, to ascertain as to what was the status of the family's pursuit of information on the whereabouts of their brother. He wrote this. He said, "Not yet, Chief. The government is taking advantage of us because the family don't have money right now to take lawyer to help us run after this case here. Because Councillor Gonglo law firm said we should give them 1,500 USD before they can open any case against the government, my brother. So there where we stuck right now. Because of the money business, they are requesting for we don't have it right now. So apparently, what I'm understanding from this instance, because the family know that they don't have the money, they have to reluctantly, with heavy heart, let go. And the government and the AFL feels okay like that. But again, this is the society. Just mind yourself. Be careful with yourself out there. Be your own security, and just be yourself, because you don't know. You don't know. This is the Harris family into this, and this is where we are. So the Gonglu law firm is requesting 1,500. So families are able to raise 1,500 to pursue life in Liberia today. And some of you still defending. You're coming here, you're talking about somebody child. Look at the old man was crying that day for her son. The brothers, everybody crying for justice. We just want to know what happened with our brother. I want to know what happened with my son. You forget about all the other things. I just want to know where my son is. No information. So apparently, the FS is waiting for, I don't know, the 7 year or the 10 year to elapse before they can declare the man dead. In accordance with the medical or health, Ministry of Health law or working on law, there's a law on that, right? So this is the country we are in. That there is no family relative that can raise $1,500 to pursue the matter. Says a lot about where we are. And when we are talking about that, somebody come and say, let's talk about Jawia turn. So you want to comfort your discomfort with mentioning Jawia name. You're in mess, but you want to pacify the situation by mentioning Jawia name. That is the most stupid thing that anybody will want to do. Let's face the reality as they are now. For people, children to die, and they're seeing it, they're hurting inside. They have no capacity to pursue the case, and the government is providing no assistance to ensure justice. You sit down, you will be calling people and talking about, let's go to Jawia turn. You have a government that came to rescue and change from the mess, quote unquote, to better. That still puts in the budget $6 million for a security force that does not account for in total. And somebody say, we will call PR to do what thing? That PR wrote that number there. PR even know about that thing. It could be news to the PR. Right? Why do we waste our time? You think that's the only way to fast check? Do we want tailored narrative? You see all the people who can cook up narrative to come make and talk about. No, we research our talking point and verify them with the law. Right? Simon Freeman said it went to the 2025 budget. We challenge you, go and read the 2025 budget and see the allotment for EPS. If it is now 9.1 million also. So what do we need? To call somebody to compromise? We're not the journalists that call people to compromise story and not talk about it, not elevate it. No. We see it, we see the wrong, we bring it up, we expose it. That's what we do. So, folks, the country is in serious mess. The country is in serious problem, right? You can defend as much as you want, but your defense will not change the fight. This is it. Even you who talking, as soon as you get in some of $500 problem, your whole head issue you know where to get it from. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, this is George calling from West Star.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, my man, what thing you the one the father of criminal what you expecting the parent to do? Everybody will see. So we'll be expecting this will happen until this is everything you have finished. And all of the game I will talk something and text my mama to you never for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I call you, but then I had something up. I said I'm gonna call back, but I think I still have the number. I'll call you, okay?
Yeah, call me is very important. I told my mom that I get last for you.
Okay, all right, Chief. But I hope you save my number so you can flash me, all right?
All right.
Okay.
If you get the number, let me call you.
Okay, all right, no problem. I will. Thank you.
Let's talk to this person from this side. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning to Hager.
Morning, boss.
Good morning to the many listeners also that follow the show. Yeah, Abu, this thing is not strange. These people were the one that were propagating the message, doing the campaign count, and this man is inside in his behavior. This man really don't come out of this nation. So, let's say for this example, or the Liberian way, can you lay a graphic backyard? A graphic, you lay a backyard. What do you expect? This man have no moral. This man is being very immoral to the country. There's nothing good that will come from out of him. as it was said from the beginning, so it continue to be. I just want for the people who are, preaching the message of being very experienced, having the experience, having the moral to do every necessary thing for the country that he did doing for us that some of us don't know. Even you don't know about. So we continue to look at them and then let it be a caveat to that will put in his message all around during the campaign time. That this man have the moral to lead us. This man, they are all our bandits and young that children you're looking at nothing good. We'll come from there. Thank you for affording me the platform.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. I'm sure. Morning.
Good morning, Amen.
Morning, Hussein.
Yeah, good morning to you, Abu.
Morning. If you call him a chairman, you want mesmerize a man. If you call him a chairman,
Amen. My man, you see, if I think you friendship, the man of a friend. So we know
what the benefit of your friendship? What the you be passing around going to Daniel Sano?
Who's who are you, my friend? Forget who are you?
To be calling defending ills in the society.
Abu are doing Daniel Sano work, so no need to go to him. He said he's not doing work.
And I make get you scratch car. The last time you were saying and mentioning you smoothing.
But I get money Daniel Sano, seriously.
You get money Daniel Sano? You are gonna begin. So what do you get money from?
I mean, I told you I'm a professional agriculturist, man. So you don't have to.
What are your farm? What are you producing?
I mean, I would have got
no, but you can't say you get money more than Daniel Sano. So how you got your money? Well, no, because the drugs been happening too much in the country. People getting money. What kind of way?
Go ahead, who's in? Go ahead.
So you see, Husi is saying he is better than Daniel Sano. So imagine if Daniel Sano becoming deputy minister. I mean, your president is preferring the least people in the country to lead.
Go ahead.
You will still be defending Daniel Sano.
Let me go ahead. I don't want to distract anyway. So let me say thank you guys for the conversation. So I think it's one of a good one that the president will suspend or dismiss officials of government, which of course they go against the Liberian people. In fact, there are people who come with qualification. Take for example the guy who had Alaska. He just got awarded by the president, right? They said he was the best performing government official. The next week he was dismissed by the president. So sometimes people will come with a qualification, but to political lines, their qualifications in transparency, they don't do it, right? So I think it is a good one for the president. Dr. Yah is a professional, somebody who respect the whole lot. But the board recommended that was not a
but you using when the last time the president do wrong thing to you?
No, amen. You don't have to be saying that. We are not secret.
No, I'm asking you, when the last time the president ever made a decision that you consider in your own fair opinion that I actually know that when the president made small mistake, you not ever do that one?
I said that on this platform many
so
times,
remind
right?
me now, me I forgot. Maybe you got no, but me I forgot. Remind me now.
But you got
but you say remember now. You say you said it.
Let me let my talk quickly. So
if you say that means Siko fan.
Mr. Chairman, we have to compare notes this weekend. Hopefully.
No, this weekend is not safe. I'm going to provide coverage at the groundbreaking of the CDC. And after that, there will be after party.
Call up beginner. All talking about compare notes.
Chairman, you got to watch your back. There will be a serious security person at
I mean, you are within the Unity Party. Is that playing for the government to attack citizens? Trying to tell us?
Oh, I am just informing you. You got to watch your back. I'm not giving you any secret advice, but you got to watch
your Call up money.
My man, we gotta go to our
we have to go to
thing. But let me read a thing from Tower 1, district number 9, right?
Yeah.
Nimba County.
The promises will be another interesting day at the Capitol building.
Yeah, certainly. So sometimes, according to Tower Road, this 46 minutes ago, sometimes silence feels like complicity. I have resisted speaking on certain issues over the last few months, but this one left me deeply concerned. I honestly don't even know how to describe how I feel. There are moments when I am embarrassed to be in that house because the way we proceed on some matters shows how disconnected we can be from the real struggles of our people. While we should be pushing to prioritize funds in the national budget for cancer treatment machines like the linear accelerator, LINAC, equipment that cost less than $1 million and could save countless lives. Others are proposing to spend over 1 million on vehicles for our chiefs of office staff. How do we justify that? At a time when hospitals lack basic tools, our roads still bad, and young people can't find jobs, why not also put money in the budget to build a tech and entrepreneurship center to support the many innovative Liberians creating real solutions? We must do better, man, and we will do better as we approach the new budget cycle, we must work together to ensure that what we pass truly reflects the needs and priorities of our people. Yeah, but sometimes we can make the public distrust us, man. So that is from Nimba, District number 9 lawmaker Tai Wongbe. So Tai is saying it's a bad decision.
Let's hope that let's hope that I'm going to make efforts to get one of those who were sent out yesterday, one of the lawmakers. I'm hoping to get any of them tomorrow to sit with us here on
this guy Avin will also be with you tomorrow. So
Avin we said?
Yeah. But let's play our song.
Yeah, let's move to this. David,
so Yahoo all the calls. We're going to
David, you a bit late
the prelude and of course for the CDC event tomorrow. So put your speakers on. Grand G there. River says, Grand Cool, Nimba, Bong, Lofa, just wherever you are. Saturday is the D-Day. Jara Rastafari. I mean, and this is what they have to understand. CDC is for the people. Just this morning, I was telling you, no yellow machine can take the CDC from the people. Are you getting up? Are you getting ready? Claratown, Nickeltown, Logantown, Banja, just wherever you are, get up, get ready. It's on Saturday. The People's Party. It's going to be right there in Congo Town. Mobilize, just whatever you can. Come on the ground. And get ground for the biggest symbol. Go break the ground, make them see. This is what that has to mobilize you. Get up when the time they are breaking you down, they have destroyed you, they have dealt with you, they've eliminated you. Saturday is the moment to rise up. Go there, break your ground and make them shame. Wear your blue. That's anyone. What is the old one from 2017? Or you have some of the ones from 2023. It's just anyone wear your blue. You got to wear your blue.
And if you don't have it, you can purchase it right here. You want to get in contact with me, I will get you connected. You go and purchase it. Get discount. We'll read out the numbers here for you if you want to get unified for for Saturday's groundbreaking. You can just pick up your phone and call any of these two numbers I'm about to read out, or even get to me directly, and I'm going to connect you where you can go and purchase your CDC regalia for Saturday's program. Be unified and be identified. Let's get you. You can get it up on 0775 925 0775 925 644 0775 925 644 or 0880 465 100 0880 465 100.
So play our next play our next song. Hey. So we have all of the latest songs. That's for the groundbreaking. The more you hear the people, the more they're becoming, and the more they're holy. You take the yellow machine and breaking down. I said the song that they're coming from all over the place. CDC, all the way. You can't destroy the people. You can't break the people. Oh yes, they are our friends. They are our partners. We stand with them. We support them. We will ride them. Even the babies that are born, we teach them that the direction. Shifting this country to the right direction. They put their lay $1 together. They break it down. People get it. They cry. They're born. They take it. They come up. They really get it. They have to know. Oh, hey guys, Joseph, people can take everything about Joseph, people can take it serious. Small party, Clara Town. Joseph, Clara Town. So, you want the music I hear up between now to Saturday, keep banging and banging and banging and banging and celebrating. You don't need to have for a little much you have. Make sure that people are happy.
It's nice.
You guys already in love with this one.
Yeah. Who are you always? I got here. So I can listen.
We don't want this one,
All the way. They
bought yellow machine. They break it down. They was clapping their hands. They was stealing things. They was cussing mine. Oh, what a happy day for those two babies.
I still don't get very put in. Almost at the day, they will end up being let down.
But they were very easy to break it down. Now they break it down. Somebody not go crazy. Somebody not die. No way. So what's it happen? Bunch of foolish people.
Oh, yeah, it's so people. I rock something.
See, this is for the people. Hey, now you better. Hey, now in the house. Hey, in the hearts and they carrying it. No yellow machine. Can't take it from them. Now you 18. We finish getting land. We finish getting money. We come and break the ground to start boogie again. So let's go break our ground. Let's go make them shake. Together we are strong. City, we are supreme. So let's go break our ground. Let's go make them shake. Together we are strong. City, we are supreme. Let me just tell you something I know.
Okay, let's play the tier one.
Let's play the tier one.
They want to call in on the phone and won't pay for
all the way. They brought yellow machine. They break it down. They was clapping their hands. They was stealing things. They was cussing up. Oh, what a happy day for those stupid people. Of course they leave them, let them go fix their thing. But they were very emotional to break it down. Now they break it down. Somebody now go crazy. Somebody now die. No way. So what happened? Bunch of foolish people. This for the people. I'm not in bed. I'm not in the house. I in their house and they carrying it. No yellow machine. Can't take it from them.
Easy for the people in their heart.
We finish getting we finish getting money. We come and break the ground to start betting again.
Get ready to call in.
So let's go break our ground.
Where are you? Are ready?
Let's go make them shake. Together we are strong.
Remember,
CDC, we are supreme. So let's go break our ground. Let me just tell you something. I know better. We'll be a rainbow of true democracy and the people's might. CDC will show the world what it means to be supreme. So let's go break our ground. Let's go make them shine. Together we are strong. Together we are strong. CDC, we are supreme.
Then the issue rate say you.
Yeah, like yesterday evening, probably I came to a lot of people. Someone said, "What's the problem?" So I told them, "You can't bring the sun. I'm 7 o'clock in the night." So I was making my way to the court this morning, but I won't stop me. My speaker is outside. I listen to you, and we grabbed the code from yesterday.
Okay.
Because yesterday we got a code that let's go break our ground, and the next day we answer, let's make that shit.
Let's make it. Oh yeah, that's the code. I think that's correct. Let's go break our ground. The other man said you got somebody.
David King is here on the line. David, good morning.
Good morning.
We'll be a symbol of true democracy and the people's mind. CDC will show the world what it means to be supreme. So let's go break our ground. Let's go make them shake. Together we are strong. CDC, we are supreme.
The other person said let me make this thing. No flour, no manage to make flour, nothing. Yeah.
They get so sick that when you talk to them, they get scared. And I mean, I don't know what making them vex. What really making them vex?
And then their own leader then put that through the thing here. How you go pee for all of people? You focusing on CDC more than your own partisans.
Yeah, and you say when you bring CDC, that means CDC city, but it like you got resuscitated CDC with the line that was living on.
Okay, David, let's talk to another person.
Go ahead. Good morning.
Sorry, brother. I'm a weird guy. This is Edmund we are more than prepared. Okay? Yeah, we can't wait. The party help us out, the new help us out. And I get to light them up. Last night, so we are waiting and fight all tomorrow for the cannot die. And then prepare ourselves for the next. So you can think I am with Robert. You guys.
They was clapping their hands, they was stealing things, they was cussing me out. Oh, what a happy day for those stupid people. Of course they leave them, let them go fix their thing. But they were very bold to break it down. Now they break it down. Somebody
we were done with it. And the thing about it, they are so dumb. You don't put on your ear in one basket.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Edmond. Thank you. Morning.
You know, one of the guys that hungry always
they brought yellow machine, they break it down. They was clapping their hands, they was stealing things, they was cussing them out. Oh, what a happy day for those stupid people. Of course they leave them, let them go fix their thing. But they were very rude to break it down. How they break it down? Somebody now go crazy. Somebody now down. Oh, so happy. Bunch of foolish people.
I am going to get back out there. Before we have to go back to back out there,
it's for the people. I'm not in bed. I'm not in the house. I am their house. And they carry me. No.
For the groundbreaking, we bring in our groups.
Okay.
And you know, I don't know why they go out to cry. You cry more than the disease. Yeah.
Okay.
It happened to all. And not everyone happened to all.
They all then getting back or go. Thank you, from King John. Poker Rabble that day. I did small deal poker and who's in poker there who's in stand that time. You can call the man again. Go ahead, poker. Let hear you.
I was here for when they see circumference. We are not for in a face our confident. Our confident academic teacher. We not for in a circle.
Correct.
So any day.
The poker.
The poker.
But I want they make him run away from you.
Any day I would deal with him sufficiently. Educatively, I would deal with him. But the issue, let them go break ground. Let them make them shame.
Correct.
Crazy people. Useless people. Let them go break ground. Let them make them shame.
We need a Tasma beat to your song. We need a Tasma beat to
Yeah, I don't want to tell you about how our family, the physician, they are talented. From our father all the way down, we are talented. Can you imagine getting a shop you all down? See the creativity that physician account always. You thought you are intimidating us. No, you are motivating us. You breaking our homes. They do not get homes. We got more than homes. And what we are about to show they charlatans. They misquants. They tabula rasa. That's what we are about to show them. So I can tell you, not the same way. Abu, thank you for the effort you and Hagar. Hagar, Mama, you have my undiluted, undisputed salutations for you to have taken our flesh from here and carry way abroad and represent. You have my undiluted salutation, Hagar.
Thank you so kindly.
But President Boga can carry the flair too. Why you can't?
So you know the party on Facebook saying what I want to take picture of basketball. Your president can leave from here and go take picture and come with gentleman agreement and when and represented your country ably there.
But you even the president I can take our taxpayer money and go but you ain't not the same. You left from here on a safe. I'll call it or travel I'll call it or issue not to know taxpayer money. But when
you won't compare Hagar with the president?
Hagar and the Hagar is very far than the president. Hagar representation is speak for you. Then now Karika do representation at Poka and go on.
Hey, Poka Rabo, thank you very much.
Poka Rabo. Thank you so kindly. Let's take this other song right here.
Take this on the WhatsApp right here. Yeah, but that's the song we play.
Yeah, the song is playing. Go ahead.
Good morning, Hagar. Good morning, Abu.
Morning, boss. Just walk away from your radio a bit, please.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
You all ready?
Go ahead. You live? Go ahead.
Let me say thank you to you. You got studio this morning. Okay.
That's my problem. Go ahead.
The line is very bad.
I'm
sorry,
very
I can't
bad.
keep
We have to
holding you. So let me take this question here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning,
Morning.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are here. Yeah, I'm going to go quickly for the God is great for us. Pray for our leader. As long as we go over us. So we are here. We are not be able to be there. We need a breaking ground.
They break it down. They was clapping their hands. They was stealing things. They was crashing up. Oh, what a happy day for those stupid people. Of course they leave them, let them go fix their thing. But they were very emotional.
Hey, no, I mean, people in our community know when I want to
somebody now go crazy.
organization, they don't want to for that.
Bunch of foolish
I go down by my God.
Very much. Good morning.
I will look away. Tomorrow will be tomorrow, and we'll get a look at tomorrow. Yeah, but one day, and for the person with another religion,
it's for the people. And I in the house, they in their house, and they carrying it. No yellow machine, can't take it from them.
Morning, boss.
Now yeah, we finish getting money. We finish getting money. We come and break the ground to start betting again. So let's go break our ground. Let's go make them shine. Together we are strong. CDC, we are supreme.
Every time we get a video with this team, so really, so I was get up 5, level 5 hours.
So let's go break
Morning, Abu. Yeah. Oh, Abu, let me just tell you.
Let me just tell you something. I know better will be a scramble of true democracy and the people's mind. CDC will show the world what it means to be supreme. So let's go break our ground. Let's go make them shame. Together we are strong. Together we are strong. CDC, we are supreme.
Okay. Let's take another person right here while we wait for Abu to do an update here. Morning. Hello. No. Okay, you can keep holding us on the line. There are others willing to make their participation. Okay.
Everybody sing it out, sorry for Mike today. Oh yeah. And I wanna ride my line. Oh line, oh line, oh line, oh line. Yeah. Them say the building gonna distant memory, but the spirit live inside of you and me. CDC and at the heart of the community, growing strong for all the world to see. October 18, we gather here as one, underneath the blessing of the morning sun, with the powerful will that can't be overrun. For the work of the people has begun. We outside now, we come to break our ground. Listen to the unity, that joyful sound. 2029, a new day is the sign. This blessed land is yours. Yeah, we get the landslide, which I ever on our side. Nowhere left to run, and nowhere left to hide. No concrete walls can hold this righteous vision. This is a
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
And for the areas who always play their part. We come to plant the seeds and watch the future grow. A righteous harvest from the seeds sown. Let the redemption waters flow. Give the people back the things they know.
Like uno so you put in together so.
I know there is the sign. Here we get the landslide, which I ever run aside.
Wow. Let me ask you one question. Why your leg day your CDC been a bar
From the
with?
foundation stone to the sky, so I let the works of our hands testify. Jaja guide the hammer, Jaja guide the plan to build a nation. For every woman and man, we not build this thing alone. No, we not stand alone. Every picnic have a place to call their own. Oh my,
Okay, so because of the degree of hate coming from the other people, that will make you're getting to love yourself more.
A joyful sound landslide, which are on our side for the people.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. Morning, go ahead. All right, you won't be there. Come on, fella.
They break it down. They were clapping their hands. They were stealing things. They were cursing my. What a happy day. For the stupid people, they constantly let them go fix their thing. But they were very good just to break it down. Now they break it down. Somebody not go crazy. Somebody not that, no way. So anything happen. Bunch of foolish people. What's the last name? All the way. Ain't I in bed and ain't I in the house. And they carrying in no yellow machine. Them take it from them. Now
A global groundbreaking ceremony. Good morning, man. Let's hear you. Good morning. Good morning. You get it? Okay.
I think I was just to pray for the president. So we're getting ready. The model members are ready.
Wow. Y'all can make people better. Then y'all want to the West Africa. That was big. They have got the young coming to the whole thing. So the poor young be getting paid everywhere passing around. He's in the
I'm ready to get that there. I'm going to talk about the push yesterday. Well, I need to get down.
No plow in it. All right. Thank you.
They break it down. They was clapping their hands. They was stealing things. They was passing down. Oh, what a happy day for those stupid people. The court says let them go fix their thing. But they were very anxious. Break it down, now they break it down. Somebody now go crazy. Somebody now die. No way. So when it happens, bunch of foolish people.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Time is so play that 21. So let's go back to that one and leave you all with these. These are very, very big songs to keep motivating, mobilizing. So the day is on Saturday. Don't forget, and of course, it's going to be happening. These things are ceremonies that just supposed to happening, but again, like one of the callers said, when you keep pushing the people, hitting the people, and all of that, so you're putting them more to loving themselves and stick with themselves, and this is exactly what is happening. So you have it. We gotta go, right?
They brought yellow matches. They break it down. They was clapping their hands. They was stealing things. They was cussing man.
We're beating Liverpool.
We feel about the return of top football in the minute Abu Dhabi start worrying because until we are back here, no matter we beat somebody, they go.
But they were very anxious to break it down.
Until we are here on
somebody not go crazy. Somebody not die, no way. So it's in happen. Bunch of foolish people. Oh yeah.
Tomorrow, so we discuss the CDC
So okay, thank you very much. So they bought in. I kidding. Anyway, tomorrow we'll be listening. We see you. Bye bye.